the winning bid, the final price, the check will be written directly to the charity.
To tell you about this, Dave Prisak, he is head of Icons for Ford, right?
I sure am.
Which it covers some pretty cool cars, including the Bronco.
Well, okay, we're ready to bring something extremely special here tonight. We have, in 1966, the Bronco was introduced to the world. In 1996, it went out of production, and the legend is now back. So what we have tonight in front of you is a first edition. We're gonna build 7,000 first editions. They all sold out in minutes. This is VIN number 1. This will be the first one produced and the first retail order. Now the vehicle that's in front of you is in lightning blue. That is a color that you can only get with the first edition. It has a 2.7-liter engine, 10-speed transmission, a Haas suspension system, our Sasquatch package, which includes 35-inch tires right from the factory. This baby is absolutely loaded. So we couldn't be happier. For 25 years, you could not purchase a Bronco, and that all changes tonight. Now, all the proceeds from this vehicle are going for an amazing cause. It's called the Bronco Wild Fund. What is that? That's Ford's commitment to give back to the community and to preserve our forest and our wilderness. And the sale of every Bronco, we're going to donate money to fund that. And we've partnered with the National Forest Foundation and Outward Bound. So what does that mean? It means that we're going to preserve, we're going to restore, and we're going to educate as we do this. Now, we all have seen the wildfires that have just absolutely destroyed. The devastation is amazing. And the National Forest Foundation has been there to support everyone that needs the support and to rebuild. And it's our time tonight, through the sale of this Bronco, to give back and do our part. And Outward Bound is going to educate the next generation so that they too can take care of our environment. So help join me, bring the Bronco back in a big way tonight, and let's get this charity started.
All right, thank you, Dave. Go for it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go.
Well, these will come with a 2.7-liter twin-turbo EcoBoost V6. It might sound small and puny. No, 310 horsepower and 400 foot-pounds of torque. But one thing I really like about Ford embracing its own design past is they have acknowledged the fact that the rear wheel openings on most Broncos were cut, and sure enough, they come that way right here.
And we've talked about the fact that the original Bronco was a very short wheelbase. The original Bronco had about a 92-inch wheelbase. The base wheelbase for the new Bronco is going to be about 100, and they have some extended versions, so not quite as choppy a ride as you would have gotten in those original versions.
And like the original, it has coil spring front suspension. Unlike the original, it has multi-link coils in the back, no more leaf springs.
For the longest time on the Ford website, they just had a picture. No words with the Bronco. They just had a picture, I think it was some boots, and it was like coming. And they kept hinting that something was coming in the Bronco world, but they wouldn't say what it was. And it finally arrived.
You know, they say good things take time. The first time that Ford teased us with one of these was back in 2004 at the New York Auto Show, when there was a silver pre-production prototype. That was 16 years ago. But again, good things take time, and here we go.
Because I really don't believe it. Listen to this, ladies and gentlemen. You talk about an add-on.
All right, so we're very proud of this vehicle, and what we want to do is we want to offer up, whoever buys this vehicle tonight, we want to bring you to Dearborn. We want to bring you behind the scenes, in the studio, meet the designers, meet the engineers, spend the entire day with us. Now that in itself sounds pretty cool, and I'm probably going to get in trouble for this, but I'm going to sign our designers up to do live sketches for whoever comes out and spends a day with us. And you'll be able to take those sketches back home with you. We are also going to have dinner that night so we can wrap up a fantastic day with our designers and our engineers.
You know, Dave Prisak is a hardcore car guy. About 8-9 years ago, I visited Ford's Flat Rock, Michigan plant to watch Mustangs being built. We had dinner with Dave, and the next morning, we're all supposed to meet at 9 o'clock. Well, he was late. Well, he was driving a pre-production Coyote, and he got a little speeding ticket on the way to our meeting. But he's a car guy and a hot rodder to heart.
Tell you what, the opportunity to hang out with the design crew and get some insight into it, those sketches, I think that's an awesome thing to be able to get for this.
Interesting to note that while Ford's F-Series trucks have aluminum cabs, the Bronco has a steel unibody.
They would have remembered $1,000,001, $1,075, $1,001, $1,001, $1,001, $1,001, $100,000 all through and a half. Sold $1,075,000.
$1.075 million. Thank you, sir.